Welcome, everyone. I hope you're doing okay. I know that everything's kind of been flipped upside down. We're under house arrest or quarantine or whatever you want to call it, and there's probably a few weeks of that left. We're only getting out for essential business, like maybe gathering here at the church building to record some things, or, of course, go through the Starbucks drive through. I'm so thankful we have our priorities straight. But whatever's going on, it's different. And it's easy to get discouraged when things aren't like we're used to them being. And what this may mean for you is a lot more time at home with your spouse, kids, parents. And I'm interested to know if you're making the most of that opportunity. So I just want to give you a little handful of tips, things that you can do every day to make the most of what God has allowed to happen in your life. In order to make that crystal clear, I need to use a prop today. You probably know what this is, the true essential oil of our time, hand sanitizer. Every time we go somewhere or come home, we use some of this and it cleanses us. There's a purity to it and it makes us feel safe and, ready to go on with the rest of our day. Now, you probably can name the most popular brand of hand sanitizer. Do you know what that is? Everybody does. PURELL. We will never again forget the word PURELL for the rest of our lives. So I want to use it to help you. That is 6 letters, P-U-R-E, and 2 L's at the end. That's an acronym to help you understand something that you can do with the time on your hands to make you more pure and to really have a good effect on the people around you. So let's make a quick list together. P stands for pray. Pray every day. Pray on your own. Pray with your family. Pray in the morning and afternoon and at night and any time in between that you feel anxious. Pray for your own good. Pray for their good. Pray for our world. Be a prayerful person. Use the time well. Be anxious for nothing. Go to God in prayer. The U stands for utilize. I was going to use the word use, but you can use something poorly. You don't utilize things poorly. The definition of that word is to use it practically and effectively. So I want you to understand that while things have changed and the schedule has cleared, you have unique amounts of time alone and with your family. Utilize it well. When you're looking back on this months from now, I hope that you and your family use the time to build new study habits, to enjoy time playing games together. Make sure you make the most of it because God has allowed this to happen to you because He knows that Christians can make something good out of every situation. The R stands for read. Read the Word. Anybody who ever told me they were too busy to read the Word can't say that now. You've got time. Read at least a chapter every day. Read your favorite passages each day. Start in Genesis and read forward. Read on your own. Read with your family. Be a Bible reader. Discuss things about Scripture. There is simply no better way to use time. E stands for encourage. Uplift people. Pick them up. Help them through. There are lots of folks struggling right now. Some of them live alone. Can you imagine that if that's not your situation? Well, you can't go visit them right now, but you can pick up the phone and let them hear your voice. Make a phone call. Send out emails or social media posts that pick people up, that remind them about the power of Jesus and that we live in the palm of God's hand. Be an encourager. We don't need more discouragers here. We've got plenty of people who see the dark side of everything. We need people who help us, and that's who you want to be. So those are our first 4, P-U-R-E, but we can add 2 L's to the end pretty easily, and they are laugh and love. If you're spending more time than usual with your mate, your kids, your parents, grandchildren, whatever it might be, you could sit around worried about what's going to happen, understanding that you have no control, or you could laugh together. Have fun together. Watch comedies together. Play games that sort of get people riled up and enjoying, riled up in a good way. I want to look back on this, or better yet, my kids, years from now, when they look back on this, I want them to remember that we laughed our way through it. And we always chose love. We didn't choose to be judgmental. We didn't choose to blame people for things. We always chose the path of care for others, and we put love first. I want to look back on this and recognize that my family and I love each other more because of this than if it had never happened. I believe that can be true with the church as well. So those are 6 things that I believe can help you. If you will use the time on your hands and pray, utilize, read, encourage, laugh, and love, then we can do things for God that glorify Him in any and every circumstance that we're in. Hope that that encourages you today, and may God bless you and keep your family safe.